This is Proverbs 24:10. It says, if thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. I like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And salutation to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shati from the Chicago camp coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. And this precept was inspired by this video you're going to see with a newscaster lady who, whether she believed in the science or not, her faith did not bring her through a situation where she would still have her life. Very short video. We're going to look at it. I'll read the caption and get some more scripture. Died suddenly due to a heart attack. So it says, a beloved Mississippi news anchor has unexpectedly passed away from a heart attack at 42 years old. Dorothea Celeste Wilson, who recently joined WAPT in Jackson as weekend anchor, died on Wednesday. Though Celeste had only been with us a short time, we were already touched by her professionalism, warmth, and dedication to the work of journalism, the station said. So, as you can see, the effects of a certain incident that happened a couple of years ago are still manifesting themselves today in certain individuals. Okay? This woman was 42 years old. She wasn't old, but she wasn't necessarily young either. And she just so happened to die suddenly. Now, we all know that after this certain event that took place a couple of years ago, where people were coerced into agreeing with the solution, many folks started dying suddenly. From certain medical complications, especially heart attacks. And see, the thing about it is that hopefully I mentioned this earlier, but you had many people, whether they believed in the science or not, they agreed with the solution. Okay? When the time came for their integrity and their faith to be tested, they failed. Now, I'm sure many people had their reasons. Maybe they were grinding for so many years and so many ups and downs, and they finally got that position. They was like, hell no, I ain't doing it. Or they believed the science, or they couldn't imagine, not being the main breadwinner and their wife possibly divorcing, or whatever the case may be. That incident clearly proved that when a person's faith and integrity gets tested, many people are going to fail. And it goes to show that many people, Even though they say they believe in God and have faith, they really don't. Because you have to remember the scripture tells us that which one do I want to get first? Ecclesiasticus 1 and 14. It says, to fear Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom, and it was created with the faithful in the womb. Okay? Because the faithful people that fear the Lord, they're not going to want to disobey the Lord. They're not going to want to do something that that they know the Lord would be extremely displeased in. Because we all know the scripture also tells us that Hebrews 11, I might have to start at 5. No, I can start at 6. Hebrews 11:6. It says, but without faith, it is impossible to please him. Read that again. Hebrews 11:6. But without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to Yahweh must believe that he is. And what's that? A man that's going to a power, not a man, but a power. If somebody believes in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, they have to believe that the Lord is a being that stands on his promise. That if you strive for the truth into death, the Lord is going to fight for you. The Lord will deliver you. But see, if you don't have faith, if you don't have what it takes, when your integrity and faith are put to the test, the Lord is not going to defend you. And unfortunately, that's what happened to this young lady. And it says, for he that cometh to Yahweh must believe that he is, all right, a power that will deliver, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. Okay? During this time, many people weren't seeking the Lord. People were thinking about, how can I save my house? How can I save my family? How can I not get a divorce? How can I preserve everything I worked for? See, that's what folks were really thinking about. They weren't thinking, okay, this is not good. I know the Lord wouldn't want me to do this. There's a possibility I could get fired. But you know what? The Lord is my fighter. I'm going to have faith that regardless of what happens, the Lord got my back. Whatever the outcome, I know the Lord is going to bring me through. And this newsacre woman, like many other people, did not have that mindset. And now she's in the spirit world along with many other people. And the ones that are still here, okay, they're in a terrible condition. Okay, I'll say this and then I'll wrap it up. A good example is there's a guy on my job that believed in the science, thought he was doing the best thing for him and his family. He agreed with the solution and got all his other family members, his immediate family. So I think his wife, and I think he has like 2 children, his wife and his 2 children. Okay. So he agreed to the solution and he got his immediate family to agree with the solution as well. I would say less than a month later, all of them came down with the same bad side effects. All of them. Every single last one of them has come down with the same bad side effects. He's not old. His wife's not old. His children are on the younger side. But one thing I will say, all of them just so happen to be perfectly healthy before they agreed with the solution. Now all of them are perfectly unhealthy together at the same time. True story. So that's all I wanted to say on this. I hope you all were edified. Till the next time, we're going to say Shalom.